there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino, welcome to my channel. So ito, tirahin natin to. Ito ay The Darkest Secret. Maraming may paborito nito. Ang dami ninyong subscriber, 340k, mauunahan na niya ako. Patient is possessed in the middle of the preparation. So tirahin natin to, 6 horror videos lang kasi yung pang 7 ay napanood na natin. So wag natin patagalin, tirahin natin to bago patirahin ng iba.
Number 7.
Okay, G-Red, antayin ko mamaya PM.
We begin this investigation with a disturbing recording sent to my email by Julio Jesus, a subscriber who mentions being shocked after seeing the clip that you will see below on his social networks. The images that you are seeing correspond to those of a newscast in Peru, where live and direct reports were made regarding the serious floods that occurred some time ago and of which several areas were affected. It was in the midst of this climatic catastrophe that the camera captured what for Julio is a mysterious creature. Observe.
Ito mga gustong-gusto ni Jiren kaya susupan chat
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6, mira la escalera, ¿cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano?
Wow, ano to, alien?
Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira, una persona,
Nakita niyo ba yun? No?
anciano,
Oh, para mahaba yung kamay niya.
los niños, una persona, un anciano, los niños.
Oh my goodness.
Of all the paranormal footage I've seen, those that are captured by the news are one of the ones I like the most.
Oh, ano to news to sa Espanya. Oh, hindi ko alam. Basta sa ibang bansa. Para Espanyol News to, so hindi nila pepekiin to.
Do you know why? Because they happen live and direct. The possibility of falsifying them is very little. And that is exactly what we see here. Note that the reporter is not aware of the presence of this being, a sinister-looking creature that at first glance we could mistake for a human being. However, if you noticed, its extremities do not match the body, being extremely disproportionate. Do you
Gagi, mukhang atakihin siya.
notice?
Live to
Why was it there?
Kita nyo, kita. Live to.
Why didn't anyone notice its presence? Questions that all who have seen this recording ask themselves. Number 6.
So, ano kaya, hindi nakita ng reporter Siguro kung nung napanood niya, ninervyos yan.
What you're about to see here is about a case that is affecting Luis Huidobro, a young man who in his TikTok account has been publishing shocking clips in which he assures he's capturing the presence of disturbing ghostly entities that he has felt in his home since he was a child. In one of his first publications, Luis says that he has a special gift which he has had with him since his childhood, which consists of seeing the ghosts of people who, since he can remember, have lived in his house. He adds that he first saw the presence of a child, but over the years that has changed, and today he perceives much darker entities, which is why he began to record every abnormal situation that occurred, his best friend being a privileged witness of that. Watch.
¿Te escuchaste? No, no está. Es un vergazo detrás, ¿no? Sí. Si no se nos van a meter a robar.
Kala nila magnanakaw. Nako, ito ayoko ng mga ganito eh. Ayoko ng mga ganito eh.
Acá atrás, ¿no? Sí. ¿Para atrás? Acá atrás. Es allá atrás, güey. Es allá atrás, güey. Aguanta.
Wow!
Vete a la verga, vete a la verga, vete a la verga, vete a la verga, vete a la verga.
Baka magnanakaw lang to.
Aquí están los puros peces. Vete a la verga, vete a la verga. ¿Vieron eso? ¿No es juego? ¿Vieron eso?
No hay ni un gato ni nada, güey. Yo pensé que era. No mames, güey.
¿Vieron eso? ¿Vieron eso? Quedó grabado, quedó grabado. Pa.
Wala,
Quedó
oh.
grabado.
No, hombre, vete a la verga, güey.
Pag ganyan, tinitingnan ko kung saan tumatakbo. Kung sakali kasi maraming sasabi ko scripted eh. So, pag ganito, tinitingnan ko kung saan possible tumakbo. Dito wala akong nakita eh.
A ver, se viene que necesito por la razón. A ver si nada te entiende. Sí, puede ser.
¿Qué fue eso? A ver.
¿Dónde por acá?
No sé. Ese me da miedo, vete a la verga.
No, ahorita la verga también, güey.
Ba't tayo yung buksan ng ilaw? Naputulan na naman kayo.
No.
¿Allá? No, hombre, vete a la verga. Tienes una silla así, cabrón.
Oh my God, ayoko nung tumba-tumba. Ito.
Ese.
¿Qué pedo?
Wow. May nakita
But
nila.
Luis and his friend decided to take charge of the matter and get to the bottom of this and find out who is the entity or the entities that are occupying his home as a dwelling. They first began recording in Luis's old bedroom, the point where the greatest amount of paranormal activity would be concentrated.
Ano yung
This
nakita
was
niya?
what the camera captured in that precise place. Pay attention.
Oh, pay attention, pay attention.
¿Qué tal, mi gente? Aquí antes era mi cuarto. Ya tiene más de 1 año y medio abandonado. Yo ya no he podido... Ya no pude seguir durmiendo aquí, la verdad. Me pasaban muchas cosas muy tétricas. Aquí viene mi amigo.
De hecho, me acuerdo que cuando estábamos jugando Xbox, aquí la tele estaba ahí. Ahí se veía gente, güey. O sea, se veía culero.
Ayoko ng ganyang pinto may salamin.
Fíjate, ¿sabes qué estaría chido, güey? Poner una cámara. Ahí, una cámara y dejarla toda la noche, literal. Toda la noche. No, esto soy yo, no. Estaría chido porque siento que podríamos captar algo aquí, güey. Porque aquí hay algo a huevo, güey. O igual mandarle a alguien mensaje que venga a ver qué hay, güey.
La
Social,
verdad
güey.
es que si alguien de ustedes sabe cómo podemos hacer una limpia, no sé. Ese
Putang
cuarto
ina.
ya no se
Ay, sorry. Ayoko
se
na-
puede
ayoko na
dormir,
magmura
gente que duerme
talaga.
aquí.
No se evita, güey. No es evitable ya.
Ano nakita? Hindi
Did you
natin...
notice? They didn't see it, but the camera did record how inexplicably the top compartment of the closet closes.
Whoa!
They assure that no one else was there. In fact, they say that the place is too small for someone to fit there. This is why they left a camera installed to see if they could capture
Uy, gago.
anything else.
Ano?
The following video was the result
Teka, baka yung mga... Sabihin nyo sa akin, sa likod ko, baka may mga gumagalaw din.
of that.
Dejamos el teléfono grabando 2 horas y esto fue lo que captó la cámara.
Puta. Oh, yun yun. Gago, gumaloy na sa baba. Ano ba yun? Rice cooker? Gusto mga to ah.
With this footage, all his followers thought he would no longer upload more content related to this. However, after a few days, the situation seems to be getting out of hand. Watch.
Hermanos, acaba de escuchar un putazo aquí adentro y son 12:30 de la noche, hermanos.
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
Puta madre.
Nagmura siya, nagmura.
Sí, lo escuché, güey. Se abrió la puerta de este cuarto, güey. Verga, güey. Y vean, mano,
Ay,
estoy
Salamin.
completamente solo, No voy a decir, mira.
Putang ina mo. Ay, sorry. Akala ko.
¿Escucharon? Se abrió la perra puerta de este cuarto.
Oh! Nakakabahan ako.
¿Qué tal, hermanos? Nos dijeron que veníamos a hacer un arito de luz y leer el Salmo 91 aquí en el cuarto.
¿Lo empiezo a leer ya?
Sí, hermano.
Tú gravitas al amparo del Altísimo y resides a la sombra del Omnipotente. Dile al Señor, mi amparo, mi refugio, mi Dios, en quien yo pongo mi confianza. Él te librará del lazo del cazador y del azote de la desgracia.
Tú sigue, hermano. Tú sigue.
Te cubrirá con sus plumas y leerás bajo sus alas como un refugio.
Gago, nagwawala.
No temerán los miedos de la noche, ni la flecha disparada de día, ni la peste que avanzará en las tinieblas, ni la plaga que azote en pleno sol. Aunque caigan 1000 hombres a tu lado y 10,000 a tu derecha, tú estarás fuera de peligro. Su lealtad será tu escudo y su armadura. Basta que mires con tus ojos.
Tú sigue, pa, tú sigue. Tú sigue, pa, tú sigue.
Si le paga a limpio.
Uy, gago niyo.
Pero tú decides.
Vete a la verga,
Mi
güey.
amparo es
Se le dio un
Señor.
pedazo de techo, güey. Dale.
Tú has hecho del Altísimo tu asilo. La desgracia no te alcanzará ni la plaga se acercará a tu tienda. Pues los ángeles les han ordenado que te escolten en todos tus caminos. En sus manos te habrán de sostener para que no tropiece tu pie en alguna piedra. Andarás
Mira cómo
sobre
escuchas
víboras
el
y
techo, el
leones.
techo.
Pisarás cachorros y dragones.
El techo, güey. El techo.
Derecho.
Pues a mí se acogió. Lo liberaré, lo protegeré, pues mi nombre conoció. Si mi boca yo responderé, y en la angustia estará junto a él. Lo salvaré, le rendiré honores.
Gago, baka may lumabas
Alegraré sus
dito.
días, como lo sea, y hará que pueda ver mi salvación.
Oh, verga, ya.
Do you think that these types of rituals can manage to get rid of those entities? We hope he continues to show the case in his account. Number 5.
Hindi natin masyado nakita, pero yung mga paggalaw-galaw na kung ano-ano, parang ano eh. Parang ang weird, no? Wala akong masabi no? Weird lang yung nasabi ko eh. Nakakabahan na naman ako eh, hayop. Alas 12 na pala ng gabi, hayop eh.
The following corresponds to a controversial and disturbing case that is literally causing panic among the workers of a shopping center, since until now, they say they have no answer to what they have been experiencing recently. A case that many classify as completely paranormal. As it usually happens in this type of situation, it all started as isolated anecdotes that some employees began to experiment and spread by word of mouth. The cleaning staff began to say that the bathroom's faucets were turned on and off by themselves, as well as assured that the garbage bags left outside the night before appeared inside the premises without explanation. Everything was managed by word of mouth among the workers until security cameras installed in the place began to record this type of phenomena as well.
Wow, ano yun? Tumalon? Eto, dito ko naniniwala, isang maganto. Ayun, oh, tumalon, oh. Boom! Ay, gagong multo to.
This was the first time that cameras had caught what people were telling as mere horror stories in the hallways. What you just saw happened in the administrative offices, where as can be seen, something is expelled from there. That was a pen drive that was on top of paperwork. At least that's what the subscriber who told us the story says.
Oh? Nasa loob ng
No
ano,
one who
drawer.
has seen this video explains how it
Nasa loob ng drawer, Paano yung bumalik?
could jump off. Those were normal sheets of paper. They were not folded in such a way that returning to their resting position would
Boom.
make the pen drive jump. However, this would only be the beginning of a set of changes that are becoming more and more serious. Another event that was recorded occurred in the warehouse area, where a security guard captures this disturbing moment.
Naku. Gago, may naiyak na bata. Nasa mall. Ay, naku, tatakbo na ako pa uwi nito.
The man assures that at that moment he was absolutely alone there, so it is not explained where that disturbing lament came from. A cry similar to that of a child.
May naiyak na bata. Nakakatakot yung ganyan. Pag dito may narinig akong iyak ng bata, ano na ako, out na ako, ha?
Despite the evidence, some of the workers still thought it was someone playing a prank on them, or something similar. However, that theory was quickly discarded when one night, another camera captured this. Pay attention.
Ay, gago, ay, hayop, may tumakbong bata. Nakahubo pa yata. Hindi niyo mabuti, ha? Oh my God! What the fuck? Ay, shaka!
It was because of this clip that everyone was convinced that they were dealing with something absolutely paranormal. And this video was taken at 3 in the morning. A
Ano to,
child
ha?
here is
CCTV to, 3 AM daw.
impossible.
Patay tayo dyan.
In addition, they assure that the enclosure has movement sensors capable of detecting the slightest disturbance in the interior space once it's empty. However, that night they were not activated. Therefore, the presence of that being to this day continues to impact them.
Yari.
Is that being responsible for the true nightmare unleashed inside this enclosure?
Alam niyo, pangarap ko makulong sa loob ng mall. Oo, yung nag-close na yung mall, tapos nandun lang ako. Oo, pangarap ko yun.
Without a doubt, a case that gives food for thought. Number 4.
Gagi yung bata, nakahubo pa.
Since I started this channel, almost all the paranormal videos that I've shown are recent. Some from 2021 are the oldest. However, I have never shown here a paranormal recording that was captured in 1949. Much less from such a new paranormal category. I'm talking about failures in reality. You see, Lucia Ruggieri is a fervent subscriber from Argentina who was in charge of sending me an excerpt from an old documentary made in 1949 in her country. a documentary that recounts the reality of the capital Buenos Aires at that time. However, she assures that something completely strange happens in this video, something as curious as it is intriguing that she wanted to share with us. What is it about? Please
Watch.
pay attention to the following sequence.
Ano yung umitim yung
As I have mentioned to you several times, reality glitches have become a category of the paranormal that is gaining a lot of fans. And the reason is the amount of evidence that supposedly
Whoa.
captures these things. And how can you not notice it?
Ba't gano'n naging Anino? Oh. Oh.
In the shot, a white duck is passing behind a tree. However, when it crosses the tree, the bird reappears, but with completely dark plumage. How do you explain something like that? Obviously, it's not the shadow of the tree.
Hindi yung akala nyo kulay puti siya tapos napadaan siya dun sa malilom na parte. Hindi, kahit malilom na parte yung makita natin puti pa rin siya. Lumang video to, black and white pa oh.
It's impossible to show it with such black plumage. So have they edited the image? Although this may be a possibility, at that time the technology did not exist for the scene to look so fluid. The cut would have been noticed immediately. Something that clearly does not happen here. Could this be one of the first recordings where bugs were caught in reality? Or was it just a coincidence? Tell me what you think.
Gagi, kakaiba to. Oh, puti-puti
Number
siya.
3.
Siguro ano to, Bibi ni Marisol Soriano. Oo. Ano pa magat ng pelikula na yun? Oh, ito, last one na.
The following footage arrives in email format thanks to Ali Gonzalez,
Ay, di pala, last two pa.
a subscriber who was in charge of sending me an enigmatic recording captured by a security camera installed on public roads in the town of Los Teques, Venezuela. That's when security personnel were extremely surprised to see through the monitor a situation that at first glance is completely illogical. Watch.
Y espérate porque grabes el otro.
Gagi, mag-show tattoo. Baka mag-show tattoo na namatay dito sa kalsada na to.
Espérate para que grabes el otro. Espérate, retroceder al teléfono ahí. Mira el otro aquí. El otro se ve muy poco. Míralo aquí, míralo aquí, míralo aquí, míralo otro aquí, míralo aquí.
Wow.
Este que está aquí. Míralo. Más rápido. Míralo. Aquí va. Aquí va, míralo.
Alam nyo, minsan, sa CCTV, feeling natin parang ano lang, camera glitch lang. Ang problema kasi, yung camera glitch na sinasabi natin, bakit parang lumalakad talaga na tao? Hindi naman siguro nagkataon lang yun.
Y ahí quedó. Aquí quedó.
The strange thing about this camera is that it records people transparently. But it's not the first time we've seen something like this. In several past videos, we've noticed that this is apparently how cameras work. However, here there is something strange, and it is that the person who passes after is at least 90% more transparent than the previous ones. It is almost imperceptible. Our subscriber assures that the camera should have recorded this last person just like the other two.
Eto, tanong nyo to. Transparent yung lumalakad. Dapat kung transparent to, or kung glitch to ng camera, hindi mo makikita yung ano yung wall pag natatatakpan nila. Eh kita mo oh.
What is your opinion about it? Number 2.
Oh, number 1 na, last na to. Plain Daisy, welcome. Oh, welcome, Plain Daisy. Andito nyo, ang dami nyo ngayon,
We conclude this video with a strange situation captured on camera, and that Polka Dea, a subscriber to the channel, sent to my email. In it, he explains to me that the man you see on the screen was promoting a wrestling event that was going to take place in the city of Torreon, Mexico. However, this man never imagined that this clip would go viral due to a disturbing situation that would occur just feet away from his position. Pay close attention.
Oh, yun.
You did see it, right?
Naku po. Batang Anino. Sementeryo to. Sasabihin ko pa naman sana sa inyo na pag nag-explore ako, sementeryo lang muna. Putang ina, parang, ayoko, nagbura na naman ako. Parang ayoko. Ay, Diyos ko po, batang-bata nga. Ayoko ng ganyan. Baka may sumilip sa akin sa sementeryo. Oh my God.
What is that is observed back there? It is like a kind of shadow that appears from the niche. Could it be a boy or an animal? Does this look like an animal to you? Many have said that they tried to make a hook so
batang-bata. Anong animal?
that this promotion would go viral. However, the subject flatly denies this statement, assuring that on that occasion, only he and the cameraman were in that place. What do you think? Real or fake?
Kahit na, for example, may natutulog lang na bata dyan, nakakatakot pa rin pag nakita mo yung
We know
video.
your opinions in the comment box because
Grabe, katakot. Sabi ko kasi kanina, pagka mag-explore ako, sa cemetery muna para warm up lang. Kasi medyo hindi nakakatakot. Tingin ko lang Pero pag nandun ako, malamang takot na ako. Kasi meron dito sa cemetery, niyayakag ako ni Balbaliw. So, pagka nakabili na tayo ng camera, yun ang doon ang unang gagamitin. Tangina, napapasubo ako sa inyo.